I'm wagon. I'll have to head up the hill here.
Come out! You won't be harmed!
I should keep going south from here.
Vulcan! Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Carry straight on to Yuchin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razig and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said,
How does it feel? Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The Dry Devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Harcdore.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him Devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What happens after we get to Harcdore?
We'll find out soon enough. The main thing we have to hope for is that the local lord will even receive us.
Who is that?
Sir Peter of Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
Ain't gonna see ya.
Very
He's got an
important man.
visit.
I bet he can't wait for us to ride into his courtyard.
We don't look too impressive, that's true. But I'm hoping Dry Devil will put in a word for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so we'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Well, I don't know how many men Hinek has. Aren't we a bit short-handed for waging war?
There's just enough for my kind of war.
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord. You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg.
And
That gets worryingly smaller every day.
hardly surprising that you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought... Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends.
The journey wasn't so bad.
Where are you coming from?
From Trosky.
That's Sir Otto von Berg.
We were in a castle cellar.
My God.
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg. Same as Dry Devil.
Absolutely.
Actually, it was pretty much.
Well, more like...
And we nearly got...
And what prevent...
Actually,
What are you saying, boy?
me and my lords were sent. He pretended he was...
And if that wasn't enough...
But why would the...
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trosky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait, bring that...
It seems we...
Well, where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such.
Yes, I've...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. And Catherine here...
I'm sure that's of no... And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here.
Well, we only met once, in fact.
Anyway, as I said, where is he?
Well, he was here.
Was here?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say.
That's quite normal for him.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave... Let's just say that after an exchange of opinions, I'm sure if you're interested in the details...
I'd be very...
What was Dry Devil?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of... It made me a little nervous. If anyone... in the end, it was Jobst himself.
Why is Yobs...
To do what he's been doing all his life.
One could put it, he's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side.
He wants to make deals?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. Just between us, I'm not too pleased.
So,
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you. I hope until then, you...
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look up...
Who's security?
Good question.
So be it.
sir, there's still one more thing. And we also have to warn Jobster's ally, John...
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Berger.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the...
Thank you for the warn...
It's the least...
I suppose
I had some check. Cross that car. But first, eat your fish. I told myself...
How was your trip?
The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say, it's a scary place out there.
Nothing but footpads and ruffians, eh? I keep saying this country needs a firm hand.
I saw that firm hand of yours with my own eyes. Some bastards burnt down a farm near Nimburg.
Shit! Who was it?
I don't know. But it wasn't some rabble.
Christ. Where are the royal captains when you need them?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the royal captains, settling scores with the local lords.
Christ, that's bloody awful.
Aye. It's a strange war.
A strange and fucked up war.
God be with you. Greetings.
What'll it be?
Lord...
Yep.
Thank you.
And now...
And dwelt among us. Hail Mary, pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening?
The
You mean just...
I...
Ugh.
Before... Oh...
No. Do you...
No?
So...
You haven't... I did...
Look out!
See, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Admirable. If Sigismund and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors.
That hit home. Why would he come here?
Why wouldn't he? Lord Pisak used to be the king's mint master, and everyone knows he's on Wenceslas's side.
Fuck you! Yes, but
I'm sure you're not afraid of him.
right. Let the ginger fox come. Our walls will hold back his army.
Well, most of them are going.
What?
I'm just a simple village woman. But the wall above the gate is crumbling like stale bread. And the towers. The local villagers have them stuffed with hay.
But, good wife, you don't know what you're talking about. There was a lot of rain and the storm destroyed the hay sheds.
I keep saying
As I say, I'm just a simple village woman. But still.
I do what I can.
And I wouldn't fuck you!
I don't know, but it wasn't some rabble.
Where are the royal captains?
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's strange.
How are things?
What do you think?
Me? Nah, don't say that.
But enough chat.
That's why I'm here.
They can wait. You go.
I'll be going.
Low.
That's not how. In the end, as my Großvater said, what do you say, lad?
I have to admit, the soldiers here look...
I get the feeling you'd run.
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody.
Why did you come here and...
The Margrave is
Just you?
He told me to go on ahead. What is it?
Nothing.
Put that pig sticker away! Good.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trosky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trosky?
Bergov had no in... By the time we finally arrived at Trosky, but of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least, in fact, that's why we're here.
So I've heard. It's been some time since our meeting.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zizka in. They sent him to the... We crossed swords. I think it's some...
That would make... Enough about Zizka. I also heard something about a...
Things went wrong right from the beginning. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman.
Well, to be honest, we were ambushed while bathing in a...
Ah, that must have...
You can't even imagine it, Your Grace.
I certainly can. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to...
Well, you should probably know that...
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's crow...
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig...
They had to.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this...
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a... And do you want to...
That's all that happened.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John... By the way, you said you were in... Tell me.
Well, unfortunately, they...
What?
About Liechtenstein. I'm really sorry, sir.
But you've nothing to be ashamed of.
But Lord Liechtenstein...
John went straight into the lion. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if... As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation head...
Sir, that's a generous...
If you wish to stay and help here...
It's Lord Capon.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon.
But I made a promise.
I understand. The most
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
Oh. And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go! Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to the dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanish alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed, there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
I'll show you.
You're a bastard, Now you're mine, you bastard!
I'll deal with you!
Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
Fuck you!
Do I have to...
It's good to see you too, Shishka.
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old bat?
You're looking at all that...
I see we have a lot to talk.
That we do. Henry, this...
Hiya, lad. And
Thanks.
not that I couldn't.
He would be one of the best archers north of the... if he wasn't drunk or...
Shouldn't we leave before someone knows?
Easy, lad. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us.
There will be... We're looking for the devil.
Well, when I said we have a...
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my...
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should... And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some
I didn't
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you...
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some...
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpole.
Did you hear Lord Shishka?
Yes, I did. Of course.
Who's this devil?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer.
In a trap one time, he was besieging a castle, and when they
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless...
Ha! All I could...
Is it just you and the devil?
That's the...
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was...
What? The devil's been captured!
How long has it been since...
I've been sitting here drinking ever since...
A month! They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. They want to send his soul to... The devil is...
What are they planning to...
The devil's got a fat price. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp. Thanks. They'll take him to their camp out...
Who told you that?
When someone owes your dice wager, they say the people of Kutten...
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards.
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men.
I was going...
More like I know you. But, can you think of anything else?
Well...
Have you got some?
Well, not on me.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice... west of here.
Looks like this.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubienka to get the hand.
Great!
Don't dilly-dally. And when you keep an eye on him.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another more. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'll gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have a face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one, like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Ah, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
This must be the ugliest horse I've seen.
Whoa!
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over. Almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally. It's near. There's a path about the stream leading. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. And I used to wade through that stream every time. Oh, when he was returned. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Anna could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid.
What are we gonna do?
Well, welcome to our...
Oh, this man.
Hey!
So where are the...
And
Don't you...
well,
We're gonna do...
none...
Which one is... Come on then.
Lad, look, it's here. Oh, except someone saved us the work and the hand cannons are not here anyway. We must look elsewhere. Listen, lad.
Just tell me.
Of course.
What about...
The cannon.
We're moving.
Ah,